Hi, good afternoon. My name is Trish Apodaca. I am a student at National American University in the course of Introduction to Leadership and Quality. This PowerPoint is going to go over organizational structure theories within a total quality management. I know that there are different total quality management theories, but I'm going to focus on just one, which will be the benchmarking. I've decided to, instead of reaching all of them, I'm going to go ahead and just focus on one, which again will be benchmarking. Total quality management is a process that will focus on managing the whole organization as it delivers quality to a customer. One of the elements within total quality management is benchmarking. Benchmarking is a process of continuous measurement in service and products as a practice in major industry leaders. So basically, you're going to have a functional plan. You're going to find what works for you. You're going to collect the data. You're going to analyze the data. And then you're going to go ahead and improve it or implement it depending on where you're at within that stage of development. Organizational structure with a business strategy of action as a control tool system. Within that, you're going to have different areas which can be defined, such as structure, decision making, rules and responsibilities. You're also going to have job description, skills, behaviors, measurements and rewards, and also work groups. Each one of those areas are a key component to business strategy structure. The reason being is that the organization has to have different units within a structure in order for them to be active and implemented within the responsibility levels of qualifications, measurement, communication, culture, accountability. All of these little areas have to work together in order to have an organizational structure. Benchmark structure do have characteristics. Within the characteristics, you will find that you have some percents within those characteristics. Some of them may be from reporting levels within an organization, such as finance and legal, human resource and administrating, even production levels. All of them are going to have a certain amount of percent which will be reported to the company and will be placed at a certain level as a characteristics within that structural division within the benchmarking system. Benchmarking basics strategy for the organization system and management as a process of measurement within the organization, products and practices against within the same industry. So it's going to be tough to compete and go within the same industry unless you know where you're at within that benchmarking system. It's important to consider the management tools as it determines organizations' functioning and performance activities efficiently and creates some form of problem solving. The problem solving for that would be internal measurement within your own standards and your processes. You need to know what's within your own measurement and your own standards in order to move forward and stay organized within your industry for benchmarking. The main focus of a company is to compare the basic functions of all activities, as well as when you're purchasing materials, raw materials, suppliers, who are you getting this product from? When you're talking to your inventory manager, what is the common goal for this and how are you going to achieve that? Benchmarking basics is also to align process and payrolls as employees are trained as far as a total management structure. This is to ensure process time of product and market, along with managers and determining practice of opportunities for improvement. This enhances performance and aligns customers' expectations with traditional cycle change. Cycle changes will happen because technology changes and the times are changing and the organization organization needs to be able to move forward and change along with, different and better strategies. As managers understand the efficiency as far as performance and activities, as they process forward and try to achieve, within their action plans, lower cost, improvement. The company needs to stay competitive and on top of the industry, as long as there's a form of a strategy within that function. Strategies and organization systems and managers as far as a vision towards improvement as a benefit with human resource. This can also reduce labor cost along with streamlined workflow. It refunctions on business process and common administrative systems. Improving the business information is planning improvement in technology by outsourcing some of the functions or assignments, depending on what the organization's needs may be, redesigning some of the development of process and restructuring the process as people move forward and they're trying to improve. They're improving on technology, they're improving on their functions as well as processes in order to stay within the benchmark basics strategy for the organization. Benchmark basics strategic organization system and managers also they also focus on competitive assets and crisis as far as management change, quality programs, cost reduction, budget process, new operations, and they also rethink their strategies as far as trying to stay competitive within their basic functions and performance. They're looking at materials or purchases as far as inventories. They're also looking at traditional cycle times, understanding and achieving the activities at a low cost, staying within budget, and staying competitive and having a competitive advantage by rethinking strategies. Benchmark Basic also goes on to the cost and support of the business. The cost and support of the business as they move to new systems developmentation as far as productivity, project management, communication network, alignment within business strategies, and customer satisfaction. This also allows for them to move forward and improve their data center operation as far as staying on top of the game, having that competitive advantage, supporting the development, supporting the processes, and knowing when it's time to restructure and knowing when it's time to reorganize with the information technology functions that they might have. This will conclude my PowerPoint. This is my reference page, and again, it was a great opportunity to learn some of the benchmarking functional aspects of it, as well as knowing that there is so many more out there that can be looked at from the total quality management perspective. It's important that managers always stay strategically informed on what the organization's need is and how to get there. It's important to learn how to get there, how to stay profitable, how to have an open mind, and how to always be open-minded to new developments, new structure, new communication. Again, thank you. My name is Trish Apodaca with National American University. Bye-bye.